welcome back to my favorites. We are in the month of March. So to start this video off, of course, let's go back into February's favorites that I went through. A lot of it I did on camera, which I kind of like that concept, kind of reviewing it right then and there. The first one was the shower steamers. They weren't any kind of top quality name brand kind of shower steamer. The gesture was nice because it was bought to me, but there was no smell in the shower. It dissolved very, very quickly. I think I said that in the last video, but it was a nice experience to try to get something out of it, but yeah, it just kind of did nothing. The second item was the collagen face oil. I have a clip of me using it. It's more of a dry oil, which I like because that means it absorbs more into the skin instead of staying on your skin being oily. The sun is like blasting through my window right now, but yeah, I like it so far. I use it once a week when I am doing the shaving of my face, which I do once a week. And the collagen is supposed to, you know, boost up the bounciness and the buoyancy of your skin, so there's not a lot of wrinkle happening. So far I've used it twice and I like it. Like I said, it's very lightweight and it's a dry oil, so it doesn't keep me oily all day. If your face is already oily, this is not recommended to use. My skin, my hair literally sucks up moisture all day long. Like, it's like a desert, like literally. So between hair oil and skin oil, my skin would just drink and, you know what I'm saying, be fine. It would never be an oily day. Next is the Dove body scrub, which I do use about twice a week. I do like the after effect, and the smell of course is very calming. I still have to say that the Target raw sugar lemon scrub still is the best scrub I've used. Stepping out of the shower and still feeling that velvet skin feeling. Ladies, if you know what I'm talking about, when you just step out, the water is rinsing off and drying off, and you still feel that velvet skin. So top notch. I'm probably gonna have to just revert back to Target's raw sugar scrub, recommended by one of my girlfriends at work. So but the Dove, it's nice to use in shower. It just doesn't leave you with that feeling of I just scrubbed your body, you know what I'm saying? So I will be going back to the raw sugar. The Appeal Pink Gloss, which I don't have. I gave it to my daughter. I think, in all honesty, it's probably going to get donated or down the garbage because it's not our color. We will put it on and it looked like what she liked to call blackface, the old cartoons with the big pink lips. You know what I'm talking about? So it's just too pink. And we couldn't even really test the consistency of it, see if it's a good gloss, because the color is just so. The Alchemist facial cleanser, I've used it twice. You don't really need any water. Once you put it on, you just go ahead and rub it on your face. It foams up and it spreads pretty evenly, and I like it very much so far. I've only used a third of the jar, and so I have probably like 2 or 3 more uses out of it. But that is something I would buy again. Like if I want to switch up my facial wash, I would use that because I like the gel wash. It's a different experience, and rinsing it off wasn't hard either. It is very lightweight and it came off easily, so I like that very much. Next is the Saturday Face, which I've only used once. It was that night I think I talked about it. There's only enough for 1 more use, so I'm giving it to my daughter to experience it. She's going to tell me about it later. But basically, you put it on for 1 night and you sleep with it, and then you wake up and you just rinse it off. The day I rinsed it off, my face felt softer for about an hour. That is only the actual difference that I felt, that it just left some kind of softening texture behind. So a mask overnight is something new I've never experienced. Please excuse my nails. I'm doing my nails today. But a mask to use overnight, I don't know how often you have to use it to see a difference. But the one time I used it, like I said, it was just soft the next morning, but not for too long. The Formula highlighter, which I literally just used on camera, was just a shimmer on the face. I also gave to my daughter only because I have a whole palette of blush and highlighters from BH Cosmetics. So I don't need it, but I did use it the night I used it twice. I used it on date night and the first time I used it here. And I like it. All shimmers are always nice, especially on this kind of complexion. It just looks golden, like Egyptian. My eyes are dark right now. But yeah, any kind of shimmer on the cheek is always nice. So I give that to my daughter to go ahead and play with, because I have, like I said, a whole palette. I really didn't need it. But aside from that, I like its thickness. If you like to put it on thick, it's very thick. The consistency is very thick. You don't need to put on a lot, just literally a finger swipe and blend, 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 and it's there. And it kind of lasts, I'd say about half the day. It did last a long time. I say it lasts about half the day. And lastly is the Wake Up eyeshadow, which I have right here. This I did decide to keep only because, like I said, when I'm just on a run, on a go, going to spend the night at my girlfriend's house, whatever Vegas trip, it's very cute and compatible just to carry with me, just to spruce up the eye. Like I said, all 4 colors would be all 4 colors to use for a whole eye set. So this is very compatible to keep for a whole eye set if you're just like vacationing with someone really fun for the weekend. So those are all of February's reviews. So now we're going to get into March. I don't have a lot for March. I can tell you that right now. I just have the Ipsy bag. I haven't bought any new beauty or health items, I believe. Let me go check 1 sec. Okay, so to be honest, there is one item. Since I pressed my hair, and it's not, you know, in a natural state anymore, I bought this Fantasia Brazilian oil for your hair that you spray on. It repairs damaged frizzy hair, protects against heat and chemical abuse. So since I'm back to putting heat on my hair, I bought this spray along with heat protectant spray when I am pressing my hair or putting heat on it. My hair journey, real quick, I cut a lot of it because of really bad split ends. There's still a lot of split ends, as you can see, because it doesn't hold the curl right. So I still have to go back and do more treatment and get a little more of a trimming, but this was the style we came up with so far just to get me going. And I love it because it's easy to take care of, and this helps me so much because it leaves a sheen. It keeps it oily, which is what I need. I don't know if you can see it, but it smells great and it just keeps that sheen. It keeps it looking healthy. So I recommend this 100%, even if you just have braids. Like, I love this item so far. So that's going to be continuing to be used all of March, of course, all of while I'm doing my hair to my next appointment. The Ipsy bag, which came really cute this time. This is the bag that it came in. Reminds me of just a fresh summer, like welcome summer. The first item is the POREfessional Tight and Toned Foam Toner. Now the toner I'm using is the Fenty Fat Water Toner. I love it so far, what it does for me. This is the container. It's a foam toner, so when you squirt it out, it is a foam. You only need 1 or 2 pumps to clean the face, neck, and hands with your hands. So I'm gonna try it once. It's hard to say these are favorites because these are just honestly samples that are given to me. Like I said, I didn't buy a lot for this month to experience besides my hair, but I'm gonna give this to my daughter only because, like I said, I have the Fenty Fat Water Toner and I love it. I don't really want to switch it up right now, especially when I am going through something like I got a blackhead right here. I'm trying to figure things out. So I will experience the texture. So that's the texture. It's kind of watery. Comes out as a foam. Smells fresh. Lightweight. Dissolves quickly. But I'm going to go ahead and give it to my daughter and see how she experiences it with toner, because she's been stealing my toner and I'm tired of it. So this came right in time to give it to her. But I'll keep you guys updated. I might just put her on camera so she can go ahead and let you know how that is going. Next is something, again, I apologize for this review. Like I said, I haven't personally bought a lot of items this month to experience. So these are samples from Ipsy. But if I can get it open, this is the Pear Nova Rocket Ship. This is what it looks like. And this is the color. So again, this looks like a crayon for the lips. It looks like it's a nice color, like it'll be good on my lips, but let's see. Kind of pink. Okay, I might like this. I might be able to rock with this because this is that inner pink that I'll be looking for. Pear Nova. Okay, Pear Nova. I like this color. Now see, this is kind of brown right in here that I want up here. So maybe I'll just switch it. We'll see. I don't know, but I like this. This is finally a crayon that I can work with on my lips. So the way I'm going to start doing my reviews anyway is trying the samples right then and there. I know I'm calling them my favorites. We don't know what's my favorite. If you keep watching my reviews, you'll see what's my favorite. Like obviously my favorite body scrub is the Sugar and not the Dove. So, but I call them my favorites because they're new items to me that I'm excited to try, and I'm trying it for this month. So, Pear Nova I like so far. Moving on. What else we got I'm excited for is this Yensa Skin on Skin BC Concealer. So this is concealer that from Yensa. I haven't heard of Yensa, I'm not sure. It's white black. But it's basically for concealer spots. So let's just go ahead and give this a whoosh and see what's good. It's a new product. I don't really want to get it on my face. This is a concealer brush right under my eyes, so I'm just gonna like. Already does not look like my color. Watch, it's pale. Of course. Of course. Not my color at all. You see the mess I am making, right? This is pretty much a fail. I look like a ghost. You know, with Ipsy, I don't know what to expect here because they take your profile. I believe I can pick my skin complexion. Okay, so I'm going to use some of this to try to blend it in just to see if it'll, just to see. Okay, again, just the wrong color, Ipsy. So I'm just going to mark this as a fail. Sorry, Yensa, but maybe if Ipsy took time to color match, I could sample it correctly. The consistency of it is nice. It blends in very well. I will give it that. It's not sticky like, you know, cheap concealer. It blends in, but it's just the color. I look like a ghost. Moving on. Next we have the Hey Honey Make a Splash Intense Hydrating Aqua Serum. It's an aqua serum. This is what it looks like. Okay. Lightweight, water-based, and oil-free water serum serves as a moisturizer boost that releases a burst of hydrating nutrients and promotes cell regeneration. So I'm assuming this is put on, you know, after a wash, after toner, before moisturizer kind of deal. So I will play with this later on when I wash my face, probably when I take this off. I'm actually going to do a mask today. So I need to do a green tea mask today. But yeah, I like serums. I like to see if they actually make a difference. And this feels like a good enough amount for at least maybe 2 weeks if I stretch it, because I always do little dime sizes just to see. But that should last about 2 weeks to see if this is actually good. So I will let you know that. Finally, from the Ipsy bag is the Saint Luxe setting spray or setting powder. Setting powder is what you put on after you put on your foundation to kind of set the foundation, keep it from creasing and keep it from shining and oiling up. It's just to set the makeup on your face. So this is Saint Luxe. This is what it looks like. It's very light. Again, might not fit on my complexion here. I have one from e.l.f. This is what it's looking like. So again, this is something for me to play in just to see. But let me show you the difference. This is this is my setting powder from e.l.f. and look how dark compared to. It's like, come on, Ipsy, get it together. Color match with your girls. Doesn't make sense to send out samples and we throw them away, you know? So that is all for our March favorites. Like I said, I do apologize, didn't go shopping a lot for items, but I will next month because I am behind on a lot of facial things. I just let myself kind of go this winter. Oh, there is one more thing. Okay, this is an oldie but new to me. It's the Neutrogena Deep Clean Gentle Scrub. I wanted a facial scrub. I have a body scrub, but I did not have a scrub for my face. So I investigated and saw this to be what I was looking for. I haven't used it yet. I'm excited to because I want to see if it's going to do what I needed to do. Because that whole deep scrub action that I get on my body, I really want on my face. So I'm about to take this off and I'll let you guys know about all these items that I'll some kind of way try. If not, or look how white that is. Like, it's smooth though. I will give it that. You guys have a good March and I'll see you next time.